What it is, homies, Mick Flubberpants all up in this hizzy. Back at you again with another episode of the Art Quest, Phase 1, Inktober. And this was day 7, and the prompt for this one was Trip. And it took me a few minutes to figure out what I wanted to do for this one, but then I thought, oh, Mario and Luigi, they hate each other, that's hilarious, so I'm gonna do that. I took the time to do a second rough before moving on to the final line work, and it really helped a lot to take the time to do that, especially since I had such a strong idea of what I wanted to do. I didn't really need to figure anything out. It just popped into my brain what angle I wanted, and where I wanted the characters facing and what they were doing. And yeah, I just kind of went into it, took the time to really nail down the rough drafts first, and then moved on to the line work. And so I started out by doing Mario here. Mario and Luigi have slightly different features. Mario's mustache is curly, Luigi's isn't. Mario also has a bit of a fatter head and a rounder nose that is also shorter. And I really tried to capture those differences here. I really like the facial expression that I gave Mario there. I thought it was pretty funny. I really like those really extreme, eyes, the pupils being really small and the eyes being really wide. I really like that. Here I am drawing Luigi. He's dangling from a branch, and he is asking, Mario, help me, Mario, help me, please, Mario. And Mario's like,
No, fuck you. I hate you, Luigi. I leave you to die.
I don't know what voice that was, but it worked, you know? And this one I decided, I have enough time. I'm gonna add color, but I'm gonna do it the lazy way, which means I'm gonna use the select tool and the paint bucket tool. I tried to do the gradient tool, but I just wasn't feeling it today, and I really wanted to have a full color page that I was at least slightly proud of, so I just stopped using the gradient tool, just went with a ultra saturated flat style for this particular drawing, and I just started going to town. Now, when you are using the select and paint bucket tool, you have to make sure that all of your lines are closed, and so there was a lot of times where I had to zoom back in and hone in that line and get it closed, make sure everything was good. Anybody who knows what Luigi looks like will see that I messed up his colors there, but I'll get back to that. I fixed that later, and here I am just closing more lines. Then I was like, I looked back at my reference sheet, and I was like, oh fuck, I messed up the colors, so I fixed those real quick. And I decided to get Luigi to a good point, and then I decided to work on the background and the dirt. And then I went up and colored in the branch, and now I have to close off these fingers here for Mario. Put in the grass, I put in the grass. And yeah, no, this really came together really quick. I'm really happy with how quickly I was able to make progress on it, and how I was able to really make it come together as soon as I had the idea. I did it really, really fast, and I think I did a good job. You guys can tell me if I did a good job or not. I'm just closing at the lines. Again, it's very important to have the lines closed when you're doing it this way. I want to get better at colors, and the only way to get better at colors is to do more colors. So in the future, you will probably be seeing me work on colors more. I decided to hand paint the M in the Mario hat, and then with the eyes, drawing fully completed circles would kind of mess up the look I was going for, so I decided to paint those in by hand as well. Just takes time. That's the reason why I didn't do this for the entire piece. Is, as you can see, I'm just, I'm messing up the alignment of it all, and I have to go back and fix it, and that takes forever. And the last couple minutes of the piece of the time limit, I was trying to figure out how to add some red to the eyes that looked good, but I didn't end up doing that, so I just got rid of it because it looked bad. So here's the final piece. I really like the dynamics of the piece. Things I'd like to add clouds to it. I feel like that would add more depth. And shading. I envisioned a much more dramatic piece, and you just can't get that drama without the proper lighting. And since it's a flat piece, there is no lighting, so it's missing a whole aspect of it. But I knew I wouldn't have enough time to do it. Anyways, that was this episode of the Art Quest. I will see you guys next time. McFlubberpants is over and out of this hizzy.